difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.
Is it me anyway? Need something, Commander?
So many rumors flying around about the rifts. The lab coats can't figure them out. Some people worship them. They're becoming unstable. What if they swallow us up?
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits, they said community.
Yep. Community.
Let's keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned. Ready to waste them. On your command.
Emergency protocol sergeant is prime.
We're closed. Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Obviously, as the result of the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. I don't know. I'm no scientician. I thought everyone, even the corporate invaders, had heard about the grand plan. It is the blueprint that generates reality. And the Order of the Ascendant, whose chapel this used to be. They are driven by algorithms, maths, predictions of the future. They believe they will eventually know everything, rid humanity of uncertain certainty.
Just warmed over Order of Scientific Inquiry beliefs, Commander.
Never heard of them. If you really care, I'm certain there's some literature around here you can read. But don't let the Protectorate catch you, lest you'd like your gray matter chemically processed. I have my reasons. I don't know you. Do you have some reason for being here? To freeze. Sorry. I don't know anyone by that.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472. 472 means they're gonna fill anything that moves full of holes.
How about I do my job and you do
If
whatever?
you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang Cobbles ran us out of the desalinator. Now we're stuck here on standby wages.
I don't even want to think.
Why are you pestering me?
Peddle your
Do I look like
wares
middle
elsewhere.
management?
Take it up with the head office.
Scout, report. Move along. Sorry, time is bits, bits is time. Or are, that is.
If you're not a go-getter, then go away. Word is Milver Street is or keep walking.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
These Antes soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak our way in.
Confronting threat.
This looks like the place. Oh, I've felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just hope it's...
Niles.
Howdy, Zed. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zed, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble. No. I only dealt with the bloody aftermath. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. I see no one here I would count a friend. And if you think a few gracious words will mollify me, you are sorely mistaken.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you over with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zed?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the consul.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep.
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Word to the wise.
From the lowliest subject.
People are saying I'd rest easier if you'd been assigned to it. Originally. That generator goes? Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon. Well, you walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below. A number of our subjects drowned. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up. So some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. And, all right.
Prudence dictates we maintain sufficient zeal at all times.
Stay true, outsider.
You've returned.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
Epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it.
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury, the paradigm.
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try.
We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all.
That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
We're all in this together.
I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I'd thought we were past the need for being coy, but fine. I'll extend you my trust as a show of good faith. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
The matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm. A meticulous...
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south, but do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Within Auntie's choice, so don't fret. The system...
Farewell now.
The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shit's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our lab?
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert. Unfortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bomb sure. Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. True enough, but I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center. The center is... Say, you don't work for Auntie's, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like your dick. Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair... Like what? There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here? Smart move. Don't even try.
Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pepper Pill.
Can't believe some of those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Yeah, let them simmer in their cells first. Less able bodies.
Feels good to be back in the saddle, don't it, Val? Kind of reminds me of our days in Nix's orbit, dodging
Protectorate patrols. You remember that?
Error. Memory not found.
Ah, well. That's all right, Val. I'll just have to do the remembering for both of us.
Oh, state your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent, and a full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. Ah, I am pleased you are. Return again when you have a. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Just say when. Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this one. Insides are leaking outside, Commander. Let me know when you need a distraction.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state anyway.
Stuff you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Meant no offense. You ain't one of Auntie's, and from the look of things, the Protectorate here didn't put up much of a fight. Me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here? Huh. I heard there were some survivors still holed up over there. I can understand them looking for help, though how this place could provide that? I ain't claiming to know. I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice, former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. So long as you don't impede my work or break the stalemate we got on this island, I think we'll get along all right. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My arm, my graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Sorry. Guess I'm just used to I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became... Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon, too. But I'm still mostly upright. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just... this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one. She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. the feel. Go on now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my cut.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Enthusiastically neutralizing friendlies. Sequencing adjustment. Entering a confrontational state. Emergency protocols ready.
How are you still upright over there? Great. First there on the walls.
Assign appointed tasks. When duty calls, call on Matriarch's own Mercy Unscorable.
What did I tell you? Unless you got approval, you can make like a sprat and skedaddle.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking Protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a...
Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relays. What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it. You see, Woodrow, why at this rate, we'll have the facility up and running in little to no time.
That's what scares me, Marshal.
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. Though we may not last long if we fail to repair the Zeranium leak. I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who's... The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate. What did I tell you, Woodrow?
Marshal, should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded...
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your luck.
Outsider.
Might be wise to get that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
What about you?
Outsider?
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Zeranium exposure rate appears to be
yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want? Ah, our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected. Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance. An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that an environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of... If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical office. I believe that... Oh, so...
Not sure we should get any closer.
Ah, my little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. I require a component called a cat. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. You would imagine so. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't in, so you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. I'm sure he's just being cautious. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning. Failing that, be prepared to exercise. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but well...
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure? She and I have been over this. Please understand. The original staff of this facility, why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? That's a fair point. It's not as if they've... All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over here? So I can... One catalytic amplifier as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for desperate... Not a chance. Donaldson has done everything in his power to be seeing you...
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus. You do that.
If you need something, kindly make it quick.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have. Defend it. First the attack, then as a ranger.
Give me a sec. Oh, why should I? All right. One cat be.
Well, any closer to obtaining the now, report to Marshal Donald. You do that.
that spectacle. Whether or not uranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution. Last I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for, seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget. Well, make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse. Don't worry about Woodrow. Yes, there is some risk that exposure to that shouldn't stop us from, but that is...
they're out of range.
Maintaining your battlefield.
No target.
First the attack, then the
Outsider?
uranium. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
I hope you brought me good news, outsider. At last, the tide is shifting. Today, you've done us a great service, stranger, and I would see your efforts rewarded. Last, we confiscated them from the corpses of the scouts who attempted to infiltrate this facility a few weeks back. It carries the invaders' taint, but it should spend just the same. The pleasure was mine. Now I can show our chief mechanist that he was wrong, and a little Zuranium poison. What can I do for you this time? See our acting quartermaster, Hazel. She'll know where the parts are and attend to the transaction.
Just have to release this here and fasten the manifold. There. And that's got it. One catalytic amplifier. Fire as requested. I'll just put it down here.
Self-diagnostic completed. State your business.
Oh, this is surely exciting.
Command not under...
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode.
All wares...
Sorry, it tends to...
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable. Request...
It only understands the words I've added to it. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce.
Initiated.
Oh, name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You'd think that trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently. Right around the time the quartermech... You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble. Fair's fair. Better to pay now than lose my favorite Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
I assume you two have met already? Delphinia? No. I doubt she... Best of luck in your search. See you soon, I hope.
erstwhile assistant return. Now that you mention it, there was one after several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Didn't until. My erstwhile assistant returned until a...
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you enter the recreational county. Record states as insufficient zeal.
Welcome back. The itinerant stranger returns. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Sincerest thanks. Now, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox Relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox Relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose.
Societies were constantly out of balance.
No, but we have an outpost up at Spire Grove. Requires a lot of cliff work. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives.
Strenuous or stressful, food is nutritious and plentiful.
The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing Protectorate law.
Duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup.
Can unbalance even the most
Good, good. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. To check in on my people. Oh, I don't doubt your abilities. But the prospects remain exceedingly poor. Even if you succeed, it's only a matter of time before the Arbiter arrives to administer. Farewell now.
Keep doing your job with... Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as... But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added...